right.
Grant, it's so nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. It's a pleasure.
Oh my God. Okay, let's name these emotions.
Name these
Excitement,
emotions.
the
Right
debut
now,
tonight.
Yeah, right now a little nervous.
Yeah.
Excited though. I think the emotion that I have the most of right now is excitement.
Okay.
But and nervous is right behind there. So
Yeah. What are we nervous about?
just nervousness about the season, and then it's weird watching yourself back on camera. So that's a weird part. But I'm more excited than anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see some broken hearts? How do we manage that?
Oh man, I think it's definitely hard. You got to be careful. I think that during the season, the women were so wonderful. They were great, and everybody's heart was open. So there's definitely going to be some letdown on both ends. So.
Yeah. Okay, so let's backtrack a little because you were on Jen's season of The Bachelorette, and you went through that. How did that prepare you for your own season? And also, what is that like when you look back? Hindsight is 2020.
Hindsight is 2020, but it definitely prepared me. It taught me a lot. It taught me that it's okay to wear your emotions on your sleeve. I mean, life kind of taught me that, but it reassured that. And then it also taught me that the process, this journey really does work. It works if you're open to it. And I think that in my season, everybody was open to it, and everybody approached it with the same mindset.
Do you see her position in a new light now that you're in her shoes?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think when you're in the lead role, it's very easy to judge the lead because, number one, if you get dumped, you're like, well, why didn't?
Yeah, it feels personal.
Yeah, why didn't they pick me? But it's different to be in a situation where you have to manage so many personalities and emotions and decide, and all this is happening in a short period of time. So it's definitely different, and I understand. I understand a lot more. But then also, there's different people are in different phases in life, so everybody's going to approach it differently.
You're making Bachelor history because of the llama.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say.
You thought it was a moment, but no. Okay, so I don't think I've ever seen a llama at the first event meeting the women.
Yeah, the llama is a talk of the town. I'm telling you, like the llama that was a really, really clever entrance.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me about that because you see this animal approaching you and you're like, what is going on right now?
What is going on? I thought it was really clever. I love animals. Somebody did their research because I'm an animal lover, so I thought that was the best entrance of the night, and I was just hoping I get spit on. Yeah, it was the women were great. They didn't take themselves too serious, and I didn't either. So they kind of poked at me a little bit. I poked at them a little bit. I think it was a good mixture of chemistry.
Yeah. Were you surprised by the creativity?
100%. I think that when I went on Jen's season, I beatboxed. I was like, what am I doing? I don't know what possessed me to do that, but I was surprised. I was really excited, and I'm still excited.
What qualities were you looking for in a woman?
Somebody with a kind soul, somebody who cares about people, somebody who's not too self-absorbed, and somebody with a good sense of humor. You got to laugh it off. You can't take yourself too serious.
Okay. But did you approach this with an open mind? Were you trying to surprise yourself through this process?
I think that I'm at a point in my life where I know what I want. I approached it with an open mind, but to say like surprise, I wasn't trying to surprise myself. Like I knew what I wanted, but I was very open-minded in finding my partner, and I was open for surprises. But I wasn't going in there with the mind to be like, I know what I want. I know at this point what I want in a partner.
You weren't trying to learn about yourself, or you weren't trying to learn what you were looking for in the middle of the process.
Yeah, that would be messy. But I knew what I wanted, and I was open to surprise. I was open to surprises.
Why was now the right time to settle down?
I think I'm at a point in my life where, I'm financially stable, physically stable, mentally stable. I think that settling down, having a good partner and building when you're in your prime, I think it's a direction that a lot of men don't really think about going, in this society. I think for me, settling down makes me a better man. It makes me stronger, having somebody to support me. And a lot of my life is discipline. So I feel like as a man, having that discipline is really important.
Are you good at keeping secrets? Because
I'm very good.
This is going to be a long season.
You ain't going to get me.
Really? Okay. Because listen, we be checking for tan lines on the ring finger. We try to figure it out. But so that's not daunting to you. Like throughout the season, throughout this process, you kind of know what happens, but you have to hold the cards close.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I got to work on my social media presence. I don't give anything away, hopefully, So, but no, I definitely, it's not. I think that there's ways to do it and there's ways to go about it.
Okay. How's your poker face?
I'm pretty good. Okay. I got a pretty good poker face.
Grant, are you engaged?
I don't know. We got to tune in and see. I
don't know. I saw the eyebrow go up. I saw the eyebrow go up.
Maybe, maybe not.
What can we, I guess, teasing for the audience, what can we expect throughout your season?
I think you could expect a look into my life, struggles that somebody that lived in the inner city went through, struggles that, a man goes through dealing with relationships with family members. And I think you could expect, not going to say a love story with a partner, but a love story of me reconnecting with my father. It's a really empowering story. And I think that's something you could expect. Emotion and drama and all that too, but the main thing, the most important thing.
I love that. A lot of storylines going in.
A lot of different storylines. Yeah.
The dates. I saw, obviously, there was like a basketball date because of your background, playing ball. How fun was that to watch? It was fun.
I got to see a competitive side of these ladies. And even though, the skill set probably maybe needed some work, the heart was there. And I will say, there was more travels in that game than I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, why am I dribbling? Let me just walk to the basket.
Some of them did that. Some of them, they said, forget dribbling.
The Bachelor's known to have dates on exotic locations and really cool locations. Can you name a few, or what can you say about that?
Well, we were in LA and a couple different countries, I will say that.
Ooh,
so
international.
Maybe.
Okay. Only people a part of the Bachelor and Bachelorette Nation know what it's like to stand there as the limos are coming up and you're meeting different, women or men if you're on The Bachelor. But what was that like for you, standing there and it's kicking off the season?
It was like a flashback, except this time I knew what it felt like to come out of that limo, how nervous it is, and I really was surprised and intrigued by how well the woman approached it, and it brought me back to the place of me coming out of that limo, honestly.
Yeah. Was it going through your mind that this may be my future wife stepping out of this limo? Like any one of these women that I've met could be my future wife.
100%. 100% that was going through my mind. And I think that's the exciting part about it. It's not very often that you go into a situation knowing that somebody that you're going to meet is going to be your future wife.
Is it daunting to have 25 people in front of you?
Yeah, it's a lot. You deal with a lot of different characters and emotions, and you have to be able to manage that.
Yeah. Lastly, it debuts tonight. What's going through your mind? Because it's going to be out there, right? People are going to get to know you. They're going to see your season. What's going through your mind?
I'm very happy with the way things are, and I was being myself, and I think that people are going to get to know me and my personality, but they're also going to get to know these women. I had some really great women on the season, and I want them to see how wonderful they were and how our stories unfolded.
You obviously know that during Jen's season, you said you approach it with great intentions and you put your heart out there. People catch feelings. Yeah. So what is it like when you have to send someone home? That
is probably the toughest part of this whole journey, especially as it gets towards the end. Even from night one, I had a tough time. And knowing that these women put their heart out there, and then to stand up on that podium and to hear your name get called, or to not hear your name get called after standing up there is tough. So that was really hard. But ultimately, I had to do what was best for me in that situation. And but it was tough. It was very tough, and it weighed on me.
The llama was a no drama llama, but is there drama?
Yeah, there's some drama because the llama did its thing. It kept the drama to a minimum, but when she left, it went down.